Hey everyone, hope everyone out there is doing well. Lyra Moon back with you with a really fun pick a card for today. We're going to talk about abundance in how to achieve it if you are struggling with your finances, because this month is about maintaining and stability in your financial sector and especially your career life. So let's go ahead and see how we can do a little better in both areas. So go ahead and pick card 1, 2, or 3 and listen to the corresponding message that follows to hear what you need to know on how to become more financially successful. And listen to the last message that will come through that's going to wrap it all together and give you a personalized message on how to become most successful throughout this month. So let's go ahead and start off with card number 1. All right, guys, for those of you who've picked card number 1, we have the King of Pentacles. This is a great omen saying that you are either in a really strong position and you are currently mastering the art of entrepreneurship, or a business owner, someone who is taking great strides to become this, or is already in this position and you are working really hard to maintain. This is also having the confidence, the skill set, the know-how to work the system that you are in, the field that you are in. This is being aware of all of the things that are needed, all of the tools, all of the ins and outs. It's having the patience, the diligence, the determination. This is all of the fight, all of the understanding of what is needed to maintain this level of discipline in order to achieve this kind of financial stability and success. Now, the nuance to this too is that for some of you guys out there, this is also to say if you haven't quite achieved this yet and you still pulled this card, then it's a good sign to jump into this role. You're ready for it. It's about deciding that you believe in that you are ready for it, because you really are. And whatever you're trying to achieve, or whatever you are working towards, whatever you're taking active steps in right now, is very possible to create in your life in a much bigger way. So understand that you have all of the tools in the toolbox. It's just about figuring out, how to expand upon that. So this month is really going to do that for you. Trust in yourself, trust in your intuition, and keep making the progress needed. If you are feeling a little bit uncertain, you know better than anyone that it's going to be most helpful to learn new skill sets. Okay. All right, guys. And for those of you who picked card number 2, we have the Two of Swords. Okay, for you guys who've picked card 2, you may be in a position of feeling a bit uncertain about a decision, a choice. There is a choice needed in front of you. There is some obstacle or barrier, maybe something we don't necessarily want to face, or something we aren't sure about how to face. Maybe we don't have all of the information, or we don't have all of the information that's being provided isn't everything that we need to know. And so there's still more information coming. So we haven't yet made a choice. We haven't made a decision. For some of us, we need to be more active. We need to take more of an active role in what our finances are doing, in what our career life is doing, and really figuring out what our values are, what is most important to us in our stability and our security moving forward, how we want to make things happen for us. Okay. So this is, starting to take active measures toward this maybe difficult decision or choice. If it means gathering more information, then we have to gather more information. If it means having more clarity, then we need to have more clarity. But we can't, duck under this issue anymore. We can't really avoid it either. It's something we've got to kind of go head on, head forward, straight at and straight into, so that we can fully, use our dynamic gifts and energy to defeat. Because once we do that, we're going to be closer in this direction, right? So it's about tackling it, facing it, not hiding from it, or not, and using the skill sets that we have, our communication, our ability to navigate as well. So you may have to make some difficult decisions. There may be some things that are in your life right now that need some weeding out, some better understanding on, some, maybe you need to learn some new ways of improving your financial path, your financial plan. What does that look like to you? Be more realistic in your expectations of your finances. Okay, so there's being honest with yourself about where you are right now, because once you do that, that's going to open a lot more doors for you. You get real with yourself and you're going to see a lot more opportunities come your way. All right, and let's take a look at card 3, and we have the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, and for you guys, you guys are in a position of being very diligent, very patient with yourself as well, which is great. Keep going. This is a strong card to have that shows that you are definitely working really hard to maintain your craft, to keep your skill levels up. This is showing that you are working the path in a correct way. The things that you are striving for have a very strong potential of becoming or turning out the way that you had expected. So this is like saying that if you've been working really hard to learn a skill set in school and you've been working hard to master it, eventually over time you will master that if you continue down the path that you've been on right now, which is diligence, hard work, and practice as well. So that's to say, the more that you continue to devote time and energy, patience, and the resilience needed to confront the challenges that are in front of you, the more that you will learn and the more that this will eventually become something that you master. This is also to say too that it's never an issue by any means to pick up some new skills. Financially, we're going to have a lot more abundance overall. If we're feeling a little bit unsure or a little bit stuck, it may be time to kind of reevaluate or reassess these skill sets that we do have and kind of figure out how best we can apply what we know to maybe a new skill or a new hobby or a new side hustle, something that we can kind of reinvigorate within what we already know, and therefore we're not really stretching ourselves too thin into something new. All right, guys, so that's how we're going to create some more abundance and financial flow and freedom into our lives. When we talk about this as a whole for guidance for everyone, we are looking at needing to step into our own sense of mastery, our own King of Pentacles, and decide that we are willing to make the hard choices, that we are willing to learn the lessons, learn what is needed, learn what is not known, and make sure that we have the clarity that is needed to cut through any of the unknowns. This is making the right decisions and trusting in ourselves, as well as feeling a sense of assuredness and security in those choices that we are making. So there's stability and security in our financial futures as far as I'm concerned, as long as we maintain and continue to confront the obstacles that are in front of us. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys all back here tomorrow. Bye for now.